Hello everybody, my name is William and welcome to my channel, Will's Life. Today we will be making something that generally is thought to be a very common thing, which one can pick up at a department store for a reasonably priced amount. It's a chair. Long-awaited chair, I might add, because if you actually saw my Halloween video, this was the materials in which I was busy collecting. So I recently picked up the last few things. Ironically, they were screws and a new battery for my saw. But keeping in the sense this is all recycled stuff, so it's all recycled from a forklift pallet that I tore apart, and the legs, you know where they're from if you're part of my channel, or if you're not, feel free to click on my thing and then go back and scroll through, I guess. Watch a few of them. They're not that long. Yeah, this video is actually gonna be split into, I think, three parts, including some jobs that I will be doing around the farm as well, as such as moving the cows, and well, that's pretty much it. Maybe moving the cows, a few other things, bits and bobs, that sort of thing. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. Okay, so if you're familiar with all this, you know that I actually collected these. I actually collected these. These will actually be the bottom, the main part of the chair. These I'm actually going to cut into the back. I imagine I can actually get a few planks out of these. They need a good sanding too. I don't know how big I'm gonna actually make it. Yeah. And also, I have this. This will be what I put my boards on. Yeah. So, let's get started with our work. Wrong way. And with that, we have cut down all our stuff. I generally hope this doesn't end up to be confusing, this whole video. Bear in mind this is going to be like several days. I'm sure in most cases you could probably make a chair in less time, like an hour or so, hour and a half. But unfortunately I have stuff to do today. Still. But it's something to do. It's the equivalent of if someone wants to make Legos and Yeah. Anyway, I got my wood glue. And we'll spray some on. Oh wait, squirt. Squirt some on. It's a squirting thing. Clearing of dust. Clearing the dust. Don't want to put on too much. I can always add more, but from my experience, what you do is you just add pressure to it for a while. And it seems to work fine. So, with that done, I will put some other logs on it to sort of weigh it down with pressure, which will make it stick. Then I will I'll continue on, but to make sure it's actually fully stick, I will put some stuff on it to weigh it down for at least a few days to make sure it sticks. But I guess that will be part 2. Not literally, this whole is one video, but part 2, as in for me, part 2, i.e. I will be doing this in multiple days. So, yeah. Alright, see you in a few days. Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of this chair build. So it has been a while, I think about a month maybe, I don't know. But you know, since then I've done a few things. Number one, I got my white card. Basically, for those of you who don't know, it just means I am certified safety smart. So I can go on to, I have permission to enter construction sites. Yeah. Put it bluntly, it means that I know enough not to kill myself on the construction site. Yeah, it involved grabbing a few things from this. Not the bag, that's from a supermarket. There's stuff in it. I'll show you later. But for now, so as you know, I put some stuff on this bench to keep the weight on the thing as it dries. And since it's, you know, been a couple of months, well, it's December 13, no, Tuesday, I don't know, my watch is fairly new, I'm still learning how to use it. So far, it is pretty good. So, you know, all the wood there, symmetrical and stuff. As you know, that's where the back's gonna go, so we're actually gonna do the back now, and then do the legs that is leaning up against the Polaris later. Later on today, perhaps after lunch for me. But yeah, enjoy. So the way this is gonna work, if you know a bit about chairs, it might fall. I don't want this one to fall over. So since the base is actually 50 by 50, I was actually planning the back, which I'm gonna do with these. I got a fair few of them off the pallets. This was the top, you know, where the load actually sits. I got a few of these. They're not in the greatest thing, but as I said, when I get around to it, I'm gonna sand all this stuff. So, as I said, I'm gonna do, that one still has nails. I'm gonna do 50 high, measure 50, cut it, and then cut it, and I'm gonna put like a board, that thing on it, and then sort of sand it. Now, what I'm gonna plan to do in this case is I'm gonna do not much audio in this part. See, in my videos, I'm still experimenting with different ideas on filming. And yeah, in this case, I'm gonna try and do audio, video, a little bit of audio, maybe, and we will see how that goes, okay? Let me know if the audio is getting too far away on the Polaris. When I move the camera around the shed, sometimes I don't put it back in the right place. But I'm trying to do it right. So we don't need this at the moment. So I'm gonna just put that right there. I cut this off, the big square thing we had, off camera. I did a few things, cleaned up the bench and such. Doesn't look like that, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, so this is going to be the template. It's going to go on the, it's going to sort of go on the bottom. My plan is, like I did with that, I'm going to do it kind of like that, but a little bit down further. So eventually when I get to the real cutting, I might cut an angle off with the chainsaw. I have to have it on an angle. Hence also the things. Oh, sorry about the banging, it's windy and that's what happens. Yeah. Keep saying let's get to it, but yeah, I'm drawing a blank. other things to say. I'm very creative, and you'll probably see when I'm the completed product. Share. Needed a coffee break. If you don't mind me saying something completely unrelated, more to the sense of my actual channel itself, since I'm actually a relatively small YouTuber, small being 14 subscribers, putting out a video every month with a couple of short 40-second videos in between. I hope you liked that one that I made of Golden Beach. That place was, it was something. I think it's on the coast somewhere. It took us about 2 hours to drive. Anyway, unrelated, well, more to the channel. Even with my small channel, even if I, for a while, there is absolutely no ads in my videos, if you've noticed that. If you go back to watch my longest video, which if you want directions, if you go into my channel and then into this playlist I have called Europe 2023 or My Europe Trip 2023, something like that. My longest video is about 35 to 38 minutes. It's when I was in, I've probably mentioned this a lot in my videos because it's the most interesting I've done with my life so far. When I was in Belgium, I filmed a light show on a church. I actually recently saw that same square and same church when I was watching yet another person's YouTube video, you know, of those travel YouTubers or travel vloggers or whatever the hell they call themselves, strolling around the world like they got millions of dollars in their pockets, looking at places. I know they don't, I'm just saying. I saw this one where they were exploring the different Christmas markets around Europe. I don't think I'll ever see that, but yeah. It's nice to know. Back to chair building. So, with the this done like this, and I'm only gonna do one part of it, you'll see it's glued, but as you know with gravity, it's gonna fall backwards. So, like what I did with that one, I am going to put some heavy things on it, and then let it set. Since I'm gonna be here for a while, I'll probably only leave it a couple of days. And then when we get back for part 3, it's when we will cut the legs and do what I said before. I'm gonna put some screws into this thing so it will stay, and cut the angle into it. as a thing. Anyway, now on to part 3.